Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by green hills and flowing rivers, there lived a young boy named Rohan. He was known for his cheerful smile and helpful nature. Everyone in the village liked him, except for one person, his neighbor Hari. Hari was an older man who always seemed grumpy. He rarely smiled, and his heart was filled with anger. He didn't like Rohan because the boy's happiness reminded him of his own unhappy past. He would often shout at Rohan for small things, like when Rohan's ball accidentally rolled into his yard, or when the boy's laughter echoed through the streets. Despite this, Rohan always greeted Hari with kindness. One day, as Rohan was playing with his friends near the river, he noticed something unusual. Hari's old rickety house was surrounded by thick smoke. The house had caught on fire. The villagers ran to help, but the fire was too strong. Everyone was worried, especially for Hari, who was trapped inside. Without thinking twice, Rohan rushed toward the burning house. His friends and the villagers called out to him, telling him to stop, but Rohan didn't listen. He knew Hari was inside and needed help. Rohan covered his mouth with a cloth to protect himself from the smoke and ran into the house. Inside, the heat was intense, and the smoke made it hard to see. Rohan could hear Hari coughing from the back of the house. He followed the sound and found Hari lying on the floor, struggling to breathe. Rohan quickly helped him up, and together they made their way out of the house just before the roof collapsed. The villagers cheered when they saw Rohan and Hari come out of the burning house. They were amazed at Rohan's bravery. Hari, still shaken from the incident, looked at the young boy who had risked his life to save him. For the first time in many years, Hari's eyes filled with tears, not of sadness, but of gratitude. As the villagers helped Hari and Rohan to safety, Hari spoke in a soft voice, "Why did you save me, Rohan? After all the times I've been unkind to you, why would you risk your life for me?" Rohan smiled and said, "Because everyone deserves kindness, no matter how they treat us. And I believe in forgiveness. Holding on to anger only makes our hearts heavy. I wanted to help you, just like I would help anyone else." Hari was deeply moved by Rohan's words. He realized how wrong he had been to hold on to his anger and bitterness for so long. He had pushed people away because of his own unhappiness. But Rohan's kindness showed him that it was never too late to change. From that day on, Hari decided to live differently. He started greeting his neighbors with a smile and helped others whenever he could. The villagers were surprised but happy to see the change in him. Rohan and Hari became good friends, and Hari found joy in the simple things in life again. The story of Rohan's bravery and kindness spread throughout the village, and it became a lesson for everyone. People began to treat each other with more kindness, knowing that a small act of goodwill could make a big difference. They also learned the power of forgiveness. They realized that holding grudges only hurt themselves, and forgiving others could set their hearts free. As the years passed, the village became known as a place where kindness and forgiveness were valued above all else. People from other villages would visit and be inspired by the way the villagers treated each other. And whenever someone asked how the village became so peaceful, the villagers would tell the story of a young boy named Rohan who showed them the true power of kindness and forgiveness. In the end, the village thrived not just because of its beautiful surroundings, but because of the beauty in the hearts of its people. And it all started with one boy's simple yet powerful belief in kindness and forgiveness.